Greetings everyone, please come on, everything's set. YouTube should be booted up, so I'm gonna update the thumbnail. Update going, Rexy going. Looks like everything's running good. Please give me another moment, check my other computer. Looks like everything's good, going good over there. So, we're gonna get started. I actually need to find a replay. That's my bad for not doing that. Let's start from the top of the leaderboards. Hidden. Oh, I did of this player quite a bit. He does have replays starting the 10th. Sunday was the the 6th, so anything past the 6th would be good. Possible replays here, such as this one. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 2 or 4 replays. I'm on north side as the, or south side as the Orange Abbasid Dynasty of 101, and I'm just butchering all my words. On top right side as the Blue Rus, we have MYI Antotan. Anotan? I never really know. A not and? Maybe we just look at a word and you don't know how to pronounce it just by splitting up in different phrases, because Anotan? A not and I overthink some of the stuff. When it comes to map generation, we do have the deer and boar right next to each other over here, so a lot of food close by. Also got food here, which generally not common for the Rus. Tend to go for expansion onto the deer deposit. Of course, we got a decent amount of gold and stone up here. Berries, if you would like to. They're a food deposit, not necessarily a good food deposit. Some berries up here, which that could be a good spot for a hunting cabin as well. For Orange, Abbasid Dynasty does have this berry deposit here, does have the improved berries. He's actually mixing a couple villages onto sheep as well as collect the berries. He's going for the economic wing now. Maybe eyeing just to collect up villages on the sheep because he can save on travel time, so it might be slightly better. Can't really say for sure on top of my head. And we also got the much more rare Golden Gate, though it's a lot less rare after the little bit of rework that the Kremlin received. At least the militia. Other resource deposit, he has deer deposit up here, another deer deposit here, nearby the large berry deposit. That's just scalping annoying. Orange is shanking Blue's scalp, while Blue is trying to set fire to this relatively stone-looking structure, which has a balance of some sort. Maybe you just look at something and wonder, why is it even looking like that? Because you got to see this crane with rocks here and this chiseled rock there. I'm assuming the actual furnace there is supposed to represent the, like, smelting down the gold and all that sort, while this represents the stone being chiseled and move around. Like both structures in one. Or both ideas in one. Sorry, just me overthinking some stuff. And up here, we do have the lumber camp now being built. Some fresh food styles, Fertile Crescent. That may give an indication you may go in for a fast expansion, because plus all the stone collectors will also give an indication of that. So, oh, looks like Blue's trying to herd all the deer, doing quite a good job at that. It seems like Russian players or Rus players still tend to go for multiple scouts when they're not really necessary anymore, so you don't have to kill off the local fauna to get the trade bounty. He has gotten a bit of gold there, so this may be a fast castle for the Rus. If he's trying to immediately try and collect the sell off food for some gold. The advanced, since it's a bit more of a rare landmark, I might as well just cover it a little bit. Of course, you get better exchange rates at occasional charges, so you can buy 150 food for 100 gold, so pretty good value there. Or you can sell 100 food for 150 gold, very good value there. And food, depending on the source, can collect them faster. Sheep collects at a normal rate compared to gold, but deer does collect them faster, plus you get a bit of gold trickle from that. Does kill off that deer there. A couple of deer scattered wide, but that's fine enough. Can't be perfect. Oh, there's a deer over there. All the four forest puppers are dead. So we got fast castle versus economic. But usually the Rus would be economic and Abstinency would be fast castle, so it's a little bit inverse. Abstinency does have a pretty good fast castle. After all, Giloms are very nice. Additionally, they can be even nicer being Abbasid rather than Abstinency rather than the Ayyubids, since they have boot camp getting plus 50% health is very nice. Also, you get some pretty nice archers as well. Trying to torch on this gold mine, just trying to be annoying. You can shank Orange the scout there, which he is. He has a single spearman, a hard counter to the scouts. But then again, almost everything's a hard counter to scouts. Even scouts are a hard counter to scouts. Does that make it a counter or a hard counter? Maybe just a soft counter? The soft count is 3 scouts. He's trying to stop the placement town center. It was unsuccessful. So got a tertiary town center for the Abbasid dynasty. Another mill going on up. My apologies. High trade house being built here. This wood deposit is actually a little bit curved, like a little bit dented on the side, so you could have placed it maybe a bit better there. Could be better. Yeah, I think placing more in the corners actually would have been better. There's actually probably some better opportunities like right here. So that relic might be in the way. Blues right now just scattering the deer. Additional town center is being built. We're fast forward right now since it's no back to the build up phase. He's going for a large number of archer ranges. Just means he's going for horse archers. No reason to go for crossbowmen. Horse archers and crossbowmen are pretty much identical when there's no heavy units in the field. In fact, horse archers be just straight up faster. Costs also no gold as well, if that's a bonus. You can stockpile the charge of the Golden Gate. You have to worry about touching gold appropriately or inappropriately. Does take out the scout there. The camel archer does course the camel unease debuff, which will of course hurt the horse archers, but they probably won't be able to outrange the aura effect. I don't know the exact radius of the aura effect, but they should both still be very reasonable against these horse archers. Camel archers who have 12 damage and 150 health. Horse archers have 12 damage, it's the same as well. They both have, actually camel archers have really high attack speed. One horse archer is going down, he's trying to take out these villagers. So the camel archer one was very good. Yeah, camel archers are very good in comparison 1v1. But the thing is, well, horse archers cost 120. They're actually really cheap. Does get some hits there on those villagers. Splitting up the camel archers, very nice. Does take out a villager there. Well, camel archers do cost a staggering 230, so they're basically twice the cost. They're effectively twice as good as the horse archers. I don't know why. They say they have the same movement speed, but it never feels like camel archers move all too quickly. It may be just a perception thing because they're camels. Warrior Monk does grab the relic. He may get hit here. He does have 190 health, so Warrior Monks are pretty healthy. He can take the opportunity to push for the Horse Archers, get some free shots in the Camel Archers. Horse Archers, like I mentioned beforehand, have 85 health, opposed to Camel Archers 150. But I'll probably still take 2 Horse Archers over a single Camel Archer any day, as that will effectively be twice the amount of damage for roughly slightly more health, plus it's an age 3 unit versus age 2 unit. You have to compare a age 3 Camel Archer to the 2 Horse Archers and go from there. Camel Archers are very population efficient, that's for sure. And also good against Spearmen, as well as all light melee infantry, while these guys are just good, just fire against everything. Additionally, they can be affected by Boyar's Fortitude if he needs a little bit extra health. Plus 25% health is quite nice. It's 20 or 25 health. Either way, it makes him much more resilient. A effectively over 25% health increase. It's about a 30% health increase, which is very, very nice. Very good volley there, and since they're very cheap, they're easy to spam. That's about regular archers here. That's probably a reasonable counter at the moment. The military ring now has 140 seconds to deal with it. But he does have a superior number of villagers. He's losing the number of villagers, 9 so far, but he is ahead by 20 villagers, which is quite significant. The Roost players going to go for some man-arms, very nice, but Camel Archers do hit pretty hard. So they can bypass a bit of the armor. They're not Magidai, they're actually useful in many compositions. Roost players want a town center next to the deer and boar. You can easily lure the boar to the town center. Trade house right now is only providing 140 gold per minute. I wonder what trade bounty is. Probably tier 2, if I hazard a guess. Oh no, he's almost at tier 3. So, he's almost at tier 3, it would be very nice. Horse Archer's doing some good focus firing there. Doesn't take out that one Horse Archer, or Camel Archer. One more shot and that Camel Archer goes down, very nice. This one falls back, does go down. Camel Archers per 3, or Horse Archers per 3-4. They do cost 40% more than these archers. Have crossbow and attack speed, but does have some Roost main arms per 3-4 as well to draw some fire. And without Boreas Fortitude, these guys have the same health as archers pretty much, assuming they're veteran archers. Horse Archers doing some good work. Trying to find more villagers, getting some good hits there. Horse Gallop's not available to age 4. Man arms, a bit of fire there. And arms, see a bit of damage there. Of course, it gives us 2 free camel riders, will be very useful. They have no inherent armor, so they are vulnerable to the horse archers, but they do have a staggering 270 health, which is the highest base health, maybe one of the highest base health units in the game. That's not okay, barring the Cataphract and probably a large number of the gilded Order of the Dragon units. Oh, elephants as well. They are a very healthy unit for their price. Let's just leave it at that. The price is, of course, 92.20, if my math is incorrect. Warrior Monk received it, damage there. Blue has claimed 4 relics, his last relic on the field, so Blue's doing a great job of claiming those relics. Local Doggo demands head pats. Warmonk has picked up a relic. More Force Searchers over here. Belfry's got +2 damage. Still no Boyar's Fortitude. I really do believe he should go for Boyar's Fortitude. How expensive is it? It's pretty much Castle Wage cost. A little bit more expensive than this Wedge for Rivets in comparison. A little bit on the more expensive side, but I think it's very much worth it. Giving all of his Horse Searchers plus, let's just assume 30% health. So in order to get that to work for it, let's see, 4 just times this 24 by 40. 4 does go down, does not bring to the town center. Let's just take by 20 times 40 is 160. No. Yeah, that would definitely pay for it, so. Because 20 times 40 is 800, and that would pay for itself just getting the upgrade now. It'll make his units it'll make his units more cost effective than what they are currently for a cheaper price than building those exact same units. Horse Archers see a bit of damage there from this town center. That is the capital, of course. Blue's going for a massive round of fortified palisade walls. Got some basic walls for Orange. Orange does not put any imams there because there's no relics claimed, so he may not be eyeing for the sacred sites. Blue could make a pass to the sacred sites. He still has 2 warrior monks in the field. At least just give him a little extra gold income. There is a scout right there. Villager does get killed off. Another hunting cabin there, which helps with the traversement, as well as get some extra gold, because it's a hunting cabin. Horse Archers finds one more villager. I'm gonna try to run to that outpost. The wood line could be hit pretty badly right now, but he will not. See a bit of fire there. He is also moving for a decent number of crossbows. Probably just deal with those handful of mana arms. Which way forward, he does have composite bowmen, so giving these guys a nice little attack speed benefit. And now he's building a Springald in the front line. The Roost player has no siege weapons, while the Absent Dynasty player does have a Mangonel already on the field. Absent Dynasty is going for Gilom Crossbone Archers, so he is a bit vulnerable to Mangonel, so it's a good idea that he is going for a couple Springalds. Mangonel does barrage there. He has 5 charges in the Golden Gate. He has enough gold to age up. We'll take a bit more food. If he takes those 5 charges, let's assume 6 for easy mathematics. That will give him, what, 900 food? That won't be enough to age up. And with the army right here, it may be a good idea not to age up, but he is still harassing the opponent. Orange right now has a population of 101 villagers, or at least civilians. Here's be all villagers. More Springald is being built now. Nice circle dance to summon the Springald. My apologies. We're trying to push his way forward. Blue's trying to move his way down south. Has a number of crossbowmen. Right now, Roost Archers be a little better. He has no Roost Archers. He has Man-at-Arms, crossbowmen, a handful of Horse Archers remaining. He lost a good number of Horse Archers there. It looks like he got shanked for the most part. Orange's army over here is how being pursued. This is half some of his armies back at home. It means this army is much smaller than he would like. He's going to crossbowmen. The Ruse Player has a very good number in mana arms, while Guilliman's are generally better at this moment in time. Mana arms is still a very good frontline unit, and it is able to pursue all the crossbowmen, which are supposed to be a counter, but he's just having trouble run away. Venom Horseman research now on the way. Got the towers firing away along with that town center. These forces migrating up north, trying to deal with these forces up here, or villagers. Orange is backing off to his infrastructure. He's going to stand and fight there. Another round of Guillons. Does have boot camp. A number of deposit bowmen there. Springald does go down there. We got a single Ruse Horseman here. He has 12/4 in the field, a fifth one being built. Still no Boyar's Fortitude. He has gotten Venom Horseman research, however. Now the Ruse player is going for high armor. I wonder if he bought any food from the Golden Gate. He bought some, so has 2 supply jars remaining, so he just got enough. He has plenty of gold at the moment as well. How many? 13 villagers on gold. Remember, he's all 5 relics, and the Tide Trade House is providing 156 gold per minute. There's also some hunting cabins here and there as well. He's at tier 3 trade bounties, so his hunting cabins and high trade house is maxed out. Boyar's Fortitude is now complete. A massive round of horsemen would be quite nice, so Guillaumes would rip them apart. They specialize in units in low armor. And so did the archers. Abyss of Odyssey just have really good units in general that specialize in low armor units. And Guillaumes are healthy enough that they are a very excellent frontline unit as well. After all, 229 health is quite significant for a Castle Age unit. Now I got some shells from the corner field. The bread and butter for the Ruse. The Camel Archers do bonus damage versus light gunpowder units, so they are technically a unit to help fight against them. I don't know how effective it would be, since most gunpowder units do outrange them. We got now Phalanx being researched among some other research going on. Gains +1 range armor for Orin. Iceborn on the way. Elite mana arms. So this player's just going to go for some mana arms to support out his Streltsy, a nice beefy frontline unit. Got some Mangonels here. Those Guillaumes quick hot. Perhaps a free pick there. Crossbow trying to pursue them. 2 Mangonels is a very big power swing. The Guillaumes won't be able to advance to the crossbowmen. The Guillaumes, however, are receiving some Mangonel fire, which is not good for Blue. He needs those units to hit things that are not. Springald here is not firing. It's bugged out. Does get a shot there. He could splash down the Springald there with the Mangonels, but he is not. Crossbow and Streltsy pushing forward. Mangonel finds a good hit there. A couple of horsemen charging way forward. Guillaume up there, being intercepted by a couple of Streltsy. This player is on a 9 crossbow. That probably no longer going to be built. He's probably going to rely on his very cost-effective Streltsy. Trade wing now being researched. He already has some trade posts being established. There has been, of course, some reworks of the trade, but they still get the massive discount, the 33% discount traders for Abyss of Dynasty, as well as Ivids. But of course, those traders are still pretty effective, giving plus 25% value and plus 30% value. Combined with the fact that he has economic wing, he is going to be sitting nice and pretty with his economy at home. So we've got to make sure the traders don't get raided. But with the improved processing, as well as the what's called agriculture, and of course the Golden Age Tier 1, he's going to effectively have level 5, potentially level 5, even technically up to level 6 economic research if you when if he gets everything research going, or at least for food. And his traders will provide plenty of gold. Plus 30% is a significant amount. Plus 25% another resource. He could probably task on the wood, and his economy is probably going to be very well rounded. Streltsy crossbow forward. The villager does go down there. Both sides have decent villager counts, 123 versus 128. Horseman, Stanway gets these units. Blue will need to start rebuilding some of these walls. He does, of course, have no access to stone walls. Orange now reinforcing his walls with stone walls. And when his traders get built, they may have like 100 gold per trip. I'm curious how much gold is. It is not side to side. It's a little bit diagonal, so a bit more value there. And potentially, with all the research going, he probably could have 100 gold per trip. Got some of these units being split apart. These units still getting hit some villagers. He does have textiles. Got some more walls going on up. Couple torches being thrown there. Town center. Not receiving much damage at the moment. Couple units up here. Right now, Blue just have to clean up all the units that are everywhere. Just put out these fires. And arms engaging the spearmen. So man arms should win out. Maganel finds a very good shot there. And the rest of these units will be cleaned on up. Got another orange hit squad to forward. Blue's trying to get some more walls going. Doesn't ghost them, so he will breach. More shots are coming forward to close the gap. Gate being torched on down. Chemistry and siege weapons or siege works now being researched. And now we do have the improved processing. That ain't right. There we go, 78. It's all 17. Let's see, there's the House of Wisdom. Does not have the Spice Road just yet. Does, of course, have the other one. They're trying to close up this gap. We've got more Streltsy here. Spearmen as well, firing away. More spoils and hand cannoneers. They're actually quite healthy since the boot camp. 150 health is quite nice for them. Of course, Streltsy are pretty cheap, and they're able to get in large numbers pretty quickly. A siege tower here could be actually a feasible deployment. Orange has all the sacred sites there. Trader's up to 78 gold. When he gets that last research going, it will probably put them over the 100. Yeah, it will definitely put them over 100. If I were to click on traders once again. Right now they're getting plus 20 of the other resource, so plus, and that's 25%. So plus 30% would definitely put them over 100. Turn does see some of these spearmen. Orange trying to make another opening here. And Orange pursuing those hand cannoneers. These walls do going down. Blue just going for such a push. Streltsy, Maganel, Man at Arms, and Cannon. Or Bombards, I should say. That 6 sites behind being captured. This one is somewhat protected by this keep. He's also putting some wood there. Horsemen do go down there. The walls are being double stacked. Orange now splitting up forces there, trying to find his opponent's villagers. Right now, the Abstinency has a lot of food, needs more gold. So these traders can't be going on down. He also has his traders as secondary resources set to food. He really should perhaps hide for wood. He has plenty of food, he doesn't need more food. Good damage there. Up north, got the horsemen straight forward, engaging these hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneers to go down. 6 sites not been decaptured. There's 8 minutes remaining. The keep does go down to the bombards. You can probably cast some units there. I don't know why that gate looks pretty weird all by itself. Villagers do go down. Man-arms are right here. Village or traders force more resources. Sacred site, of course, has been decaptured. Horsemen trying to find these traders. Gotta keep here, engaging these spearmen. This would be a good spot for a trade post. Wouldn't be half bad for Blue just go for a single trade post. Start trickling some more traders in. Just get a city gold supply. But right now he's doing quite well in all of his resources. A handful of traders early on would not be half bad. Horsemen moving around, trying to find some villagers. Taking out some of these traders here now. Got 11-6 there, so I don't know how many traders went down, but so far Blue's killed off a significant number more civilians than Orange. So we're going to take out a number of those units there. Villagers starting to go down there. Horsemen will go down. Troll seek forward. Guns down some of the hand cannoneers. More Orange forward infrastructure is starting to go on down. He does use the siege workshop there, which does deny the use of any sort of upgrades, but he still has the free improved siege engineers. And Orange push forward. And Orange push forward. Good number of Schultz push forward. Both sides have a mass number of hand cannoneers. Got 35 hand cannoneers versus 47 Schultz. Good damage there. Engaging over here. Do you have some Russian battering rams? Or Russian battering rams? Keep has been set ablaze and fully destroyed. Men arms over here trying to engage, but they will be taken out by the spearmen. And cannoneers supporting them. Horsemen and spearmen will find these battering rams. The bombards so far are pushing forward unimpeded. Schultz being gunned on down. Some of these Schultz are starting to get improved. Howdy. Let's see. My apologies. I tend just to. I just only cast. I don't necessarily play it. Well, thank you for the follow as well. Also does take some bit of damage there. Bombards falling back. Mangonel keeping his distance. Battery rams starting to get overran. Keep not being killed. A couple spring golds back here. Horseman straight forward. Schultz starting to be engaged by the horseman. Bombard does go down there, so Blue's just lost quite a bit right there. Parents may set up places 10 sitter, but it's not really necessary at the moment. Blue's lost a significant number of villagers. Haven't been paying attention to the Blue's villagers numbers down to 94. You could replace them with perhaps some traders. Force on the back line and Blue's base not doing good. His stuff is being rallied forward here, but not dealing with these horsemen in his back line. Is he... Looks like he's not resumed village production. He has some village production going, so he may not be realizing he lost a significant number of villagers. But I still think it's a good idea for him to get a handful of traders. Force also good number of traders. Blue has also consumed his food reserve, has decent amount of wood and gold. He has a just decent reserve of everything. He also has a good amount of stone at the moment. Gold Gate has been used to sell off a bunch of resources for gold. What it was, I'm not sure. You know as well, stone does the same conversion rates as the other resources, so if you want the valuable stone, Golden Gate is perfect for that. Good number of Root Spearmen here. They're just Hardened Spearmen, not even Veteran Spearmen. Veteran Spearmen research on the way. Horsemen push away forward. Spearmen now advancing, trying to engage these horsemen. Over here, do now have these forces moving around. Couple Mangonels. Middle map. Culverin's advancing. Does have 182 damage per shot. And gets annihilated by everything. Horseman trying to find another opening. Bruce Player does a good number of spearmen, but they're right now just Hardened Spearmen. He's a bit more gold income. He still has some gold deposits he can collect from. So he doesn't necessarily need traders at the moment. Blue's not trying to claim up a sacred site there. A couple horsemen trying to break through over here. Orange right now has a good number of resources, at least when it comes to food and gold, and not so much of wood. But still a usable amount of wood. Got 33 hand cannoneers versus 32 Streltsy. Mangonel, rated very wide there. I didn't appear to actually got any damage. It did. Horsemen moving around. They can push up north up there. We sort of straightforward here. Spearman some going down. He has some elite man arms mixed on in. Streltsy firing away. Mangonel is just trying to creep his way forward. Does not get a volley off there. He may need to push them further forward before trying to deploy. Orange has some traders nearby. Hand Cannoneer is now advancing. Mangonels gets a very good volley on those Hand Cannoneers. Damage from the farms. More damage from these forces. Mangonel's trying to fall back. Blue Streltsies are in. They have the entrenchment, the static deployment, but they are starting to get overran from all these sources. And have no support there. Some of these traders may get gunned down. Blue's also trying to find for wooden fortress here. That could be very nice. You can throw some spearmen there. They get the extra arrows going. Perhaps go for castle turret. Horsemen trying to engage those strokes. They do find some of these hardened spearmen. Very elite horsemen. No elite spearmen just yet. Wooden fortress has been complete. Castle watch could also be quite nice. And blue right now is completely out of gold. So his economy is geared up. The collapse will have some good amount of horsemen. You can also eye for horse archers to supplement his force as well. No traders just yet. He's not really testing any more village and gold over here. Trying to get some more gold miners over here. So we've got these orange horsemen pushing forward. If blue does not rectify his gold situation, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. He's going for more spearmen. The horse archers, while there will be a castle age unit, they at least have Borgar's fortitude, so they have a bit more of a bulk to help him out. I do think the horseman wouldn't be half bad as well. He at least has, what, veteran horseman? I don't know if he has elite horseman, I can't remember. Does lose his 2 Mangonels there to the triple Culverin. Horsemen start going down there. Let's see. Do I see a stable? There's a stable there. He does in fact have elite horsemen. Traders before those like a missed rally because that does not. Oh no, blue has deployed out wolves over here, so he's denying the use of this trade post, and hence why they're taking that really bad path. That's their only path. But it is a path to their to an early grave for them. Blue's villagers trying to repair up the fortified gate. He's trying to secure this trade post with a keep there. Now that trade's going to be very important. And orange backs out the game. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Look at that message earlier. It looks like it's a spam message because Twitch has labeled it possible ban invader. Plus saying admin Discord, that makes sense. Yeah. Give me a moment to clean up that. Up. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I won't ban it because. Yeah, if it's Twitch saying it's possible ban invader, that may be the case. I'll just clean up the message from the screen is bare minimum. A bit too short. Another decent sized replay. It's been a while since I cast Jeanne d'Arc. Plus, the person uses emoji. If anybody uses emoji, yeah, it's probably bot. Only bots use emojis. Give me a moment while I clean it up from Twitch. And there we go. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another HPowers 4 replay. So on bottom right side is the blue Chinese FMYI Antoton. So on top left side is the sign Jeanne d'Arc. We have Shop TV. Of course, Chinese do not get improved berries, but both his berry deposits and his deer deposits spawn in this direction, so a lot of food is left. Additionally, his tree deposits spawn behind them, which actually means a lot less natural cover from the build walls. Does have more gold in front of the tree deposit there, but also small gold behind tree deposit. More gold in the center in front of the deer, as well as boars. So overall, I think Blue's should have left forward expansion direction, but it'll be in open ground. Not like he can change that with any other expansion direction. There's expansion direction that would be good for collective resources. Jeanne d'Arc does have this tree deposit here, so does have a safe bit of natural foliage. Deer and boar spawn leftwards. A lot of small tree deposits surrounding boar. Imperial Academy now is being built. Also got a gold and stone deposit here. I think a town's gonna be placed perfectly in between that. Little cavalry being built. My eye some early Royal Knights versus some early Imperial officials. Of course, with the mill, while it doesn't help out with collection rates, it does help out with just collecting taxes. Blue does find a good number of sheeple. More sheep have been found. In School Cavalry is still being built, so the fact that blue, or cyan, I should say, since they're both technically a blue color, is only building 2 villages on it, taking her sweet time to build it. She may not really be on the aggression. She may be on for a fast castle, Jeanne d'Arc. Where is Jeanne d'Arc here? Yep, there's Jeanne d'Arc. Extended build time may result in her to get a level up sooner. She does need a little bit more time. And we do have a Royal Knight being put on the field. Mayo was mistaken in not going for some aggression. Jeanne d'Arc's almost complete. My apologies. Local doggo demands headpads. Jean d'Arc can almost level up. She can now level up. Survival technique is now complete. She went for the Huntress variant. I mean, she will be effective versus light melee, like any other archer. And I do like the divine, what's it called, divine arrow better than I do like the holy wrath. Because later on, you get basically some really nice capabilities with it. Early on, the initial one, holy wrath is probably a little better. But later on, the arrow is very nice. Chinese player has gone for Song Dynasty, and we also got the professional scouts being researched. So looks like Blue may try to steal this deer deposit. Does not focus fire there, so the villagers do stay alive. You may want to go for earlier textiles. You also may want to eye for some spearmen. 4 does go down. Professional scouts, he only has 1 scout in the field as well. Doesn't have a stable just yet either. Going for some basic walls there. I noticed as well when he ordered the Seek Shelter ability, some of them went around the other side. So if he gets raided again, he needs to mainly move them over here, then hit Seek Shelter. And Blues or Sign will be trying to get that deer deposit. And it looks like Blue's just trying to get these deer deposits. He does not want to venture outside his base, so he's just trying to turtle up. He is going for additional scouts now. He sees all these Royal Knights. This Royal Knight does find his way forward. When the Imperial Officials get stabbed, he needs to focus on the regular villagers, not the Imperial Official. Shanks that Royal Knight quite nicely. Imperial Officials have 75 health, so you can't two-shot them like the unupgraded villagers. So I think going with Imperial Official was a bad idea. It's easier to pick off a villager. As much as the Imperial Official is definitely a high-value target, it's not really a feasible target, if that makes any sort of sense. No Divine Arrow. Good Divine Restoration there. Does drop the carcass there. Nice charge way forward. Divine Arrow onto the scout. Which, since I would say that's probably a bit of a waste, but the fact that he's gone for professional scouts is not really a waste. Got a barracks in the field, needs to get the hardened spearman research and some actual spearmen deployed in the field. Does take out villager there, very nice. Chinese player has enough gold to age up, needs more food, a lot more food. Takes out that couple Royal Knights. All the Royal Knights have gone down. Just regular spearmen at the moment, no hardened spearmen. Oh, looks like does he got one of the villagers there. Jean d'Arc was actually mistargeted. She actually killed off a sheep there because I saw +0 experience. So there was a mistarget there, and here's how her experience is coming along. Very far from leveling up. Blue's not going to try to take a swipe at this deer. There's a lot of exposed deer carcasses, or not deer carcasses, the opposite of carcass. Living deer. Scout down. Still plenty of deer over there. I wonder, what happens if you pick up the deer carcass with a scout that's already been partially touched? Would it... That was something weird. What happens if... I'm assuming it goes to a hold action, a garrison action, with the deer carcass back, and it acts as a passenger of, if you will. So I know Heroes 2 modding, and I can translate that sort of similar way how the Bren carrier treats its crew models, or it could be simple, just a garrison, just expose if it technically has a weapon, could potentially fire, but that was simply not the case. It's just a carcass entity. A blue will steal around a deer, which is very nice. This deer, only a handful of villagers picking up resources from it. Jeanne d'Arc and Aurora Knight almost goes down. Jeanne d'Arc has aged up, has deployed out the guild hall for economic advantages. It could have been better to go for the Royal Institute for the non-economic advantages. Try to grab the deer carcass and run. Does feel charge there, needs to drop the deer carcass. And here comes the Spearman. Gets an excellent spear brace there. Does connect avoidance charge. And does bring the deer home. Not the bacon home, just the deer. Venison. Does cut off that stupid question. Can you pick up a deer carcass if villagers are actually collecting from it? I would assume yes. I don't know if that caused any bugs. Will villagers try to collect the deer carcass on the back of the scout? And the Spearman does go down. Does manage to take out that Royal Knight at the last moment. Both players age on up. Astronaut Clock Tower is a pretty safe assumption. Spearman now trying to take out those villagers. 101 and 246 food. Because I've been captured by Jeanne d'Arc. Boar is being collected on up. The boar is almost entirely consumed. It was very delicious. Now I've got a veteran Royal Knight deployed on the field to support the villagers. Gets a good hit there. Spearman does go down. Because the next Spearman will go down. Looks like being decaptured by a Lancer. Got some Spearmen here. Does take out a villager. Jeanne d'Arc loses some villagers. Chinese player does have a village advantage. One part thanks to Song Dynasty. The second part due to... Well, I suppose technically Science got off more village opponents, so Song Dynasty is being very useful. And Jeanne d'Arc does not get a faster village production like regular French. Lancer received a bit of damage there. More Spearmen being brought over here, more Lancers. We've got a relatively unusual composition of Lancer Spearmen for the Chinese. Jeanne d'Arc does have a good number of Royal Knights, some archers, and also going for now arbalists. And there are some deer carcasses he could claim. Not much food left on them, but they are still edible, I think. Villager does not go down there. Buy some more of these villagers now. And the Royal Knights are going to be charged on in. Lancers could turn around and deal with those Royal Knights, but just trying to go for more villagers. Takes out the... All the Lancers are severely wounded. Another Lancer does go down. Another good Divine Arrow there. Last Lancer will escape on out there. And he will pick up the deer cart over. Nope, that's not what I saw. I don't know why I thought I saw scouts pull back some deer. Got a monk here picking up some relic. Jeanne d'Arc has now leveled up. Wonder if she went side, probably champions. No, she went for riders ready, so she has access to Jeanne's riders. The anti-crossbow variant, which I don't know if that provides bonus damage for Zunschnooze. I would assume yes, but don't quote me on that. Nice little wool there. Does not get a conversion. Good number of lances in the region. And these are all knights. Does try to stop and engage next to that stone deposit, causing issues with pathing, severe issues. And one of the lancers did, or two lancers, no, just one lancer went down for those royal knights. Large number of those lancers are very wounded, so you may want to fall back, get some healing. That monk has claimed their relic. Jeanne's riders push way forward. They have a staggering 6 range armor, inherent range armor. They do also have the +7 versus crossbowmen, as well as +10 versus siege. It also looks like they have a charge attack. It's statistically the same, looks like. Lancers trying to find another opportunity to escape. These Lancers may find these villagers. Mostly archers right there. Now it's time for divine arrows. Lancers were already pretty wounded, so they're getting ripped apart very quickly. Divine Restoration does get cast. Luzarvo doing quite a good job, has a high destroyer value and killed off more villagers. Has a very good villager lead at the moment. Now has triple town center on the field as well. Jeanne d'Arc does have this trading post, well, being walled in, although let's say these walls were interrupted. If she can wall those in, maybe she could eye for a handful of traders to get at least another villager queue going. Royal Knights engaging these villagers. Spearmen now advancing with a bit of damage. The Jeanne's riders are still alive. They're right here, a little bit on the wounded side. Do cost 200 resources, mostly entirely made out of food. We're gonna get some good damage there. Let's keep moving built. And all the Jeanne's riders do go down. Don't see any real reason why to pull out more, though. Chinese players are getting good number of crossbowmen. Right now, though, the spearmen are just generally the Jeanne d'Arc's issue. More archers from be half bad. Not going for arbaletiers, though they will be with gambesons. They're very effective versus the spearmen. Village not being built, as well as an outpost. Over here, spearmen engaging, get some good damage on those Jeanne's riders. Like another round deployed up by Jeanne. Good damage there on those horsemen, or riders. small force there for led by Jean. Big site is being captured up. And it looks like Blue's going eye for the Red Palace right there. They'll provide some protection to the sacred site. Will definitely allow them to lock down to the 2 gold deposits here. So the gold will be secured for the near future. Blue, however, has gotten this gold deposit, the large one, has a small one walled in. This one here can still be contested by other players. Overall, looks like Blue has better field control. Both players have killed off some number of villagers, but Blue has a staggering 103 villagers versus opponents just 53. So Blue has double the villagers, which is not good for Cyan. Nice about the Red Palace though. It does act as keep, providing the keep reduction aura. But then again, no, that's just regular French, not Jeanne d'Arc. I get those two mixed up. Command equipment has been researched. Local Doggo demands head pats. And we got this scout trying to break his way through. Got a handful of villagers onto the berries, just trying to collect it up. Bro Knights moving around. Got this keep here. Blue almost has enough resource to age on up. And now the Great House is being built. See, it's being built right there. A very defensive position. Crossbow move around, trying to find an opportunity to engage these forces. Emerson's now being researched as well as the Elite Royal Knight. More range armor as well. Nice players starting to pull out some hand cannoneers, or a single hand cannoneer. Crossbow for defense. Spearman now advancing with some palace guards behind them. Scout taking severe damage. I thought that was nice of them to get ripped apart, but they do not. That wall does get ripped apart. Royal Knights moving around. I'm starting getting pitched. They do get aggroed by the keep. Some of these villagers here could go down. But we do have a number of these spearmen pushing way forward into his opponent's base, but they can rip apart by all those archers. They are veteran archers, but he may not go for elite archers. Probably will go for elite arbaletiers though. Going for elite gold mining research. That spearman will go on down. These knights trying to find another opportunity to engage. A villager may have went down there. Although it actually looks like a monk to me. Knight does go or see some damage there. Villager trying to eye for a university here. Got a additional town center deployed by Cyan now to catch up with the village production. Blue may have built too many villagers, while Cyan, of course, still needs plenty more. And all those spearmen just getting ripped apart, giving Jeanne d'Arc much experience. Right now, our Jeanne d'Arc is nowhere near leveling up. Oscar trying to torch down that wall summit now. Blue's trying to eye for pyrotechnics and some boiling oil. And he has stolen the last relic that was within Cyan's borders. And I do have a landmark here, the Imperial Palace. Whoops, I hit my microphone. Which will give him the Yuan Dynasty, which he does not need the Song Dynasty's bastard village production right now. He needs to lose some villages, in my opinion. The Blue could side for a bit more eco, the higher villagers to get his more advanced research going. Fast tries maybe even squeeze out the Spirit Way. Blue's throwing away a lot of units, which does free some population space for other units. They already have pop capped, even though he just threw away an entire army right there. Or at least what passable armor what he had. Crossbow and hand cannoneer push away forward. Of course, the Red Palace does provide town zones to Arbalest emplacement. Crossbowmen push away forward. Some of these other crossbows are firing away. Divine Arrow was cast there. These crossbows are going to get ripped apart. Just once again being thrown away. Elite Army Tactics now on the way for the Chinese player. And of course the Yuan Dynasty, his units do move faster. Those Palace Guards move almost as fast as opponents or Royal Knights. Of course these crossbows will not go anywhere anytime soon. Just to the grave. More spearmen are moving around. Down here. Oh, looks like some villagers or something went down there. Looks like more spearmen or something. Another spearman hit squad moving around. Palace Guard engaging some force over here. Getting some good damage. Their Palace Guard moving at 1.58. John's Riders, of course, move at regular horseman speed, while Royal Knights move at 1.62. And those units get cleaned on up. I have no idea what the Chinese player is doing at the moment. He has a military force of 7 on the field. Also floating a lot of resources, so I have no idea what's going on. Not a pod cap, not doing anything. Sorry, what's going on? He's doing something. Yep, I'm not sure what he was doing. He's not building any military force either. He has a massive stockpile of units. I have no idea what Blue is doing. A lot. There's 2 outposts here. Both of them unupgraded. Let's try and seize the resource on the map. He has enough resources of a Spirit Way. He's going for the extra materials right now. He needs a lot more stone before getting out a Wonder. A Wonder does cost. I can't click on it because it's behind the UI. Because the caster UI pushes everything over to the right by this block amount. No one does go down. Going for Ancient Things. He has just so much resource. I have no idea what he's doing. We do now have the merchant guilds being researched. He's starting to go on down. Now he has queued up 21 hand cannoneers, which will put him pop cap, but the problem is he still has 167 villagers, so he can only support 33 military units. One has 85 fielded, so he needs to lose some villagers. And Cannoneer is firing away, does pick up those knights. Picks up a relic. I'm not sure why he picked up relic. Does he have some pagodas? Yep, we got some pagodas here. Deletes a large round of villagers, so he's down to 132. Hand Cannoneer is getting a little bit too close. But he does report those Royal Knights. Of course, with Pyrotechnics, they have pretty good range. Bronze Riders getting ripped apart by those hand cannoneers. Right now, Red's arm is most of the prize of those Arbaletiers. And Blue's also putting some more infrastructure here, going for a large number of hand cannoneers. Maybe Grenadiers be useful against Arbaletiers, I'm not sure. Both players just sort of dancing around the time frame. Blue does have, of course, most of the gold close on the map. Blue is, or Science now trying to get out a good number of traders. They're providing 44 gold per trip. It's not great, but they do offer a decent trickle of gold now. Monk goes down. Are we going to see a wonder deployed by Blue? You have to buy a lot of stone. There's also still a good amount of stone here. Incendiary arrows not being researched by Cyan. Transport is going for a good number of hand cannoneers. Arbaletiers do have 5 range. They can actually get +1 range for the deploy passive as +5 range armor. So they can get up to a total of 8 range armor, which will basically absorb the chemistry damage effect. So this will be inferior to the hand cannoneers. They will have less health. A little bit of higher range with passive enabled, or the passive active. Some pretty good damage there from that Red Palace. Blue's now push way forward. Got a massive number of Palace Guard queued on up. With Yuan Dynasty, they can rapidly reinforce the front line. Villagers migrating somewhere. Village is still there. And as the bees hit the mining camp, villagers charge way forward. He's just using it as a meat shield right now. All those villagers did not last so too long. Arbalest charge way forward. He needs to activate the passive. Will greatly increase their durability and, of course, give them more range. Jean Arc does go down there. Has a good number of horsemen, veteran horsemen. Elite horsemen research on the way. Doesn't have royal bloodlines. Okay, royal bloodlines not getting that has probably been an oversight. Has 4,000 gold. He needs to withdraw that gold. Guildhall providing resources only matters if he actually withdraws it. And he needs that 4,000 gold. He's pretty much out of gold at the moment. Blue has now sacked a whole bunch of villagers down to 37 villagers. He's claimed all the gold on the map. He may want to get another queue of villagers going from his town centers, but that will of course allow him to follow in all these units to get a very inflated army. He has a large amount of resources in reserve, at least food and wood. He's pretty much out of gold at the moment. Does have some good passive gold income from the relics. And there's no more gold left on the map, so he could try getting some more traders. Blues push for 4, takes out numbers of landmarks. So far, just 2. School cavalry's probably going down. That'll be landmark number 3. And the guild hall has been withdrawn, but is under fire. And Sign does actually back of the game. Is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Did he actually back of the game or actually get torched? One of the 3. Let's move on to the next player. Last online, 11 hours ago. Let's see if we have any replays from an hour ago. It's hidden. That is not the right player. Try to find some 2v2s. Nope, no 2v2s. Or 1v1s, I mean. Got some replays here. A lot of Maulian mirrors. A lot of Maulian mirrors between the two players. And that's a whole lot of nothing. This name's probably going to be too common for me to find the right player. I found the right player. It's hidden. Here we go. And here we got a replay. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the north side is Yellow English, we have Valdemar. Spawn on the south side is the Blue Holy Roman Empire, we have Komori. Let's see now, because of map generation, Yellow has all 3 gold deposits, nice little line there. So Yellow or Blue has a great amount of gold nearby. His deer deposit spawn a little bit down here, while with his berries, so he wants gold, go left, gets food, goes right. Yellow, English, of course he may touch this deer deposit or this one. This one's a bit farther forward and more exposed. The boar back here has next to a whole bunch of resources. You perhaps could hold a town center right here to get all these delicious resources. Blue does find good numbers, sheeple as well. Now get the Aachen Chapel now being employed in the field. Versus the Abbey of Kings. So the king may just go around and try to be aggressive. English could eye for a fast castle or decide to immediately eco and turtle in. Old Empire players tend to go for a fast castle. But I'm feeling Blue's gonna go for a fast castle. He has placed the Aachen Chapel somewhat close to the gold deposit, so he can rapidly seize this gold. You can migrate the sheep towards the other side of the Aachen Chapel to get a better collection rate, but the Aachen Chapel may be able to reach out over there. Let's make sure Blue's selected so we can see the aura effect of the Aachen Chapel. Of course, we won't see until a monk gets the inside of it. Or prelate, I should say. And does reach the sheeple, so he doesn't have to move the sheep around. There's a kind of stone there, so I think just eyeing for an arrow slip on the outpost. I don't think he's actually, yep, he's just not even building a mining camp. That'll give him, what, 25 stone for the... Oh yeah, he does have the free handcart wheelbarrow. So he has that 42 stone, that should be more than plenty for an arrow slit of 38. And now the English player went for a bit of a later age up. And we are seeing, of course, the king being pulled on the field. Horsemen on the build queue for the Holy Roman Empire. The English player has already a secondary towns that are being built. The English player has gone to Turtle Inn. Pretty good spot for a town center. Look, and it touches both the gold and the stone deposit. And he has a mining camp next to both of them as well, so he has plenty of surface area for drop-off. He also has a house nearby, resulting in very short commute time for the villagers. Knight or king heading down south. That is a scout there. Arrow sled on the way for blue.
Inti.
King pushes his way forward. I do not know where Blue's horseman's at the moment. Don't see it on the map. Ah, there it is. We do now have the Regni's Cathedral now being pulled in field. Trying to get that additional relic income. Blue Scout does find this relic for the prelate. Outpost gains some good damage there. Regni's Cathedral is almost fully built. The English player is nowhere near aging on up. Does get around a full round of farms. Wheelbarrows on the way. Lumber camp could be replaced. And Blue does have some idle villages there, so I'm putting out some villages around the Akin Chapel. And this prelate may go down. Does take a charge attack there. And does use the prelate to heal the prelate. He could try Wololo. Does save the prelate. He also has to throw the relic inside the outpost for now. Might as well get a little bit extra damage going. English player's pretty close to starting to age on up. Roman Empire players going to go for some knights. The king does go down. He has encapsulated this relic over here. White Tower now being pulled on the field for a very good defense. Also would allow him to get a quicker, quote-unquote, stable on the field.
Schönes.
Knight moving around, trying to find some villagers. This villager's move managed to get back on home. No gate up there. Now it looks like another round of farms going on up.
keine Last.
Knight moving around. Bit of damage there onto the knight. And all those villagers do fire an arrow volley there. One villager does go down. Knight only claims one villager kill. The first villager kill in the game. The king is now being rebuilt. Now the English player has pulled a knight, destroys some of these walls there. English knight only has to deal with a scout enforcement in this area. Does get good charge attack on the scout. The king is here as well. 4 does get gored. That one villager is also speeding on Elf, trying to build an outpost there. Got 2 Holy Roman Empire Knights versus 2 English Knights and the king. But one, the English Knights do charge a little bit too far forward and does get hit there quite hard. Immediately trying to stop the Prelate. Prelate does go down. And of course, king is inferior than a knight, so he will need to fall back. Another English knight charges way forward. There's a good charge attack there. That one wounded knight can fall back to the Abbey, gets an excellent health regen going. He's trying to stop the king. The king's almost down. That knight may go down there. It seems like Yellow's knight's almost in range. His other 2 knights charge way forward, hits the scout. And Yellow does pull back his knights. He can pull back all the knights to the Abbey to get some excellent health regen going. Pulls back his knight in time. Picks up the scout. It's falling back the relic. Another knight charges way forward. Bill's trying to get some basic walls going. Does another round of walls there. Does cancel all the set. The king is almost dead. Knights charging way forward. Down south, we do have more blue knights just being built. The outpost does get cancelled. Who has a good number of knights here. They'll charge on in, gains a good damage. Yellow's knights will probably go down. Does not trap them there. More of Yellow's knights charge way forward. The king is dead. Now we've got some English spearmen being researched, or hardened spearmen being pulled in the field. Veteran spearmen research on the way. Relic horse walled on in there. Yellow's claimed 1 relic, Blue's claimed 3, just leaving this last relic down here. Got the mining camp now being established over here as well. Blue's building a big round of walls there. Got a good number of these knights in the region. Palace of Swabia has now been pulled in the field. Knights falling back, they do take a bit of damage. Six starting being captured. Got a good number of spearmen on the field. Knight does take a bit of damage there. Good charge attack there. Good number of English spearmen charge away forward. Swabia is now being garrisoned by some villagers. Spearman trying to advance away forward. Does find some of these villagers here. Does take them out. English player is ahead by 30 villagers, but Swabia will help him quickly fabricate villagers. It'll be 2 village queues versus 4. Nice charging way forward. And only a handful of English spearmen are engaging. Has a handful of crossbow in the back line as well. The English army, I think, is going to be outclassed. Right now, just got a good number of knights for the Holy Roman Empire player. May find a good number of these villagers, however, and blue cannot let these villagers go down. And blue does order with the knights, only loses a couple villagers there. Also, the village not getting chased by the spearmen. Royal Knights are still trying to pursue these knights, or not Royal Knights, Elite Knights. Does find the English spearman there, and does get stuck in choke point there, almost complete trap there. Some of the dudes does find openings there, but takes a lot of free damage there from spearmen. Crossbones being quickly focused down there. Handful of the Holy Roman Empire spearmen does find some of the English Knights. And the English Knights who are starting to fall back. Tide Barn now being researched. And we've got the regular men-at-arms research on the way for the Holy Roman Empire player. Spearman push right forward. Crossbow does get some damage on those villagers. Spearman being focused down. Those Spearmen start to go down. Got some Royal Knights, more additional Royal Knights being thrown in the field by the Holy Roman Empire. Starting to mix in some more man-at-arms, since the Holy Roman Empire has some of the best man-at-arms in the game. Not the best, but one of the best. The English player does have good man-at-arms, but they just quickly get outclassed. Armored clad gives them +2/+2 armor, but versus man-at-arms versus man-at-arms, Holy Roman man-at-arms, of course, get not only a +2 damage to counter the +2 armor, but they also can get +6 against, heads-up fight, which is more than counteracts impossible defensive network or network of citadels. Warren Guard Palace now being deployed on the field. Warren Guard Palace will, of course, have access to some unique elite units. There's Warren Guard Rangers and the Warren Guard Footmen. Warren Guard Footmen may not be super great in this situation against the Holy Roman Empire's man-at-arms, but I think the Warren Guard Rangers could be quite nice as a unit to help supplement his other forces. Warren Guard Raider is always a nice have because basically ×6 fast producing or ×6 barracks or a stable with discount. And Warren Guard Army, it can be very nice. A handful of spearmen against the Roman Empire players, not half bad. Plus the 2 free +2 crossbones, always quite nice against the more heavy nature of the Holy Roman Empire. And getting a whole free trip shade to go along with it's actually very nice as well. Got the enclosures research now for yellow. Of course, giving a little bit extra golden come for farming. He does have the trading post and with some walls. He can always get some more walls over here, get some stone walls, get a handful of good full traders going. Doesn't need a whole lot, just a small supplementary number of them. Villager does go down there. Knights trying to avoid this spearman. Royal Knights find the wall. They'll also find a good number of spearmen here. Royal Knights may, not Royal Knights, Elite Knights may actually win this fight. But with all the crossbowmen here, not so much. And he's going to get completely surrounded. There goes his Knights. Quite a good idea not to replace them. He sees all the spearmen, he sees all the crossbowmen. I think the Warrenguard Palace needs to be constantly producing to get value out of it. Since the Warrenguard armies does take a minute 15 to pull on the field, and it's very cheap for what it provides you. The Warrenguard Raiders is very nice. It does give you a slight discount, but it is built pretty quickly at 25 seconds. Warrenguard Rangers are pretty nice in extent since they are an elite longbowman. You don't have to worry about getting the elite longbowman research. And they have high enough stats that could be mixed into any sort of army. Plus 9 range makes it hard for them to be contested. And Warrenguard Footmen may be just nice, but overall not super great versus the eventually later Man-at-Arms army, the Holy Roman Empire like the field. You have a bombard in place here with a relic on the inside. Elite Spear now on the way for the English player. He queued up a good number of spearmen and crossbowmen. He always can get the Warrenguard armies, so he just gets some free trebuchet to go along with it. Bokodago does go down there. When it comes to holding the front line against the Holy Roman Empire's Man-at-Arms, believe it or not, spearmen and Man-at-Arms will both last just as long versus the Holy Roman Empire Man-at-Arms when they get fully upgraded. And they appear to be, although some blacksmith research and elite army tactics, they're basically being fully upgraded now. These crossbowmen here in pretty good numbers. He's starting to go for some Warrenguard armies. Right now, the Holy Roman Empire army is just small. He is not building any more Man-at-Arms or anything at the moment. So he will get overrun by sheer numbers. He has some of his own crossbow in the field. Bombard firing away, getting some shots on that keep. Senior arrows on the way for the English player. The villagers trying to repair up the keep. It does have a relic on the inside. Emergency repair is now active. Should be able to repair the damage from the single bombard. But now got another bombard straight forward. More Man-at-Arms charging way forward. The keep is taking severe damage. Boiling oil has been finalized. I go for our springboard and cannon placement now. Stone has been collected, or he's out of stone right now. He does lose the keep. Culverin getting overrun by the spearmen, but should be safe enough for now. He has some cannon bombard emplacements here. And now does find a bit of splash them down those crossbow. The Holy Empire player still not doing a whole lot. He's pretty much out of food at the moment. So he has to invest into some more siege weapons. super smart that Culver does have network citadels in this region as well. They also have a fire camp nearby. Some of the crossbows are going down. Mangonel does go down to the bombard. Network citadel is going to be very useful for these bombards. The Palace of Suavia is severe damage. He has access to mercy repairs. He needs to utilize it. Looks like he's not utilizing it. There's more of this infrastructure here. Tide farm being researched. As well as elite farming tactics being researched by the English player. House Suavia does go down. And those that outpost there was never fortified. Oh, here. Oh, got a Springald emplacement there. That was before, getting some damage from these villagers. Spearmen starting going down. Crossbow not advancing. And Blue does back the game now. That's Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just getting really tired at the moment.